Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Dominique. If you're new here today, welcome. Today I've got another Woolworths Grocery Haul for our family of 4. We've all come down with the flu again. Like last week it was my youngest that had a cold. Now my oldest got the flu, then my husband, then I've got it now. So a bit of a croaky voice, and it's sort of a hard one. It's a bit of a lingerer, this one. It's hard to get rid of. But I find over the last few weeks we've had camps and there's been stomach bugs in the classroom, and there's all these other things and activities the kids have been doing where I think that's where they've sort of picked up the flu or picked up you know, all these viruses. So yeah, so that's fun coming up to like the end of the term, because we've only got 4 more weeks of school to go, and I feel like it's just sort of it's dragging out now. The kids are tired, the parents are tired, I guess the teachers are really tired as well. So 4 more weeks. But yeah, so I've got my grocery haul today. This week I spent $233.87. I am trying to stay, you know, towards the $200 mark, which is really difficult because now coming up to Christmas is a time when I guess I should be looking at specials and starting to stock up. My freezer's pretty empty. You know, we will be doing a little bit of entertaining over Christmas or Christmas Day, and probably a few days before Christmas as well. I am starting to bring out the Fill Your Freezer Friday videos, and again now coming up to Christmas, so that might give you some ideas on, you know, stocking a few things into your freezer. So I do feel like that coming up to Christmas, I really want to stock some things in the freezer with some good meals and good nutrition for the family, because it's just also something where I can just grab it and cook it and not have to think about every night cooking, especially over probably, I reckon it's coming up to like the first week before Christmas and the week after. That is the time when you just sort of snack on things. You don't eat as healthy, you're just eating leftovers, which is good as well, but like turkey and ham and everything else that you've had over that Christmas period. So definitely check out my Fill Your Freezer Friday videos coming up to Christmas. I'll have a few more coming out. And today I've got my meal planner, our 7 meals for the week. It is difficult just finding the 7 meals for the week, I know. It's a lot of thought behind it. Even when you sit down, I've got the planner in front of me, I think 7 nights, like I've done 4, I've still got 3 more to go. It's not easy, and you do run out of ideas. I just check out old recipe books. You know, they've got some good nutritional, traditional recipes. Even ask your family if they've got some old traditional recipes that you can use for your family. I find that they're always the best, especially like the old recipe books and all that sort of thing. But yeah, so I have got 2 chicken roasts this week again. We have had a few chicken roasts lately. I know the family's going to probably be sick of it after this week, but they are just so easy. They're not a bad price. Lately I have been getting them and they've been quite small, but I think this time they're a little bit bigger. So it looks like I'm going to have some leftover. I am going to do 2 different meals with that, just so it just makes it easier on me. And it's got to do with making it easier on the person cooking, preparing, meal planning it, and also making it easy or making it likable for the family. So there's a lot of things, there's a lot of boxes to tick there when you come to cooking. And my oldest boy now is really looking forward to dinner every night. So he comes in the door and he's like, "What's for dinner, Mum?" I think yesterday morning was like at 8 o'clock, "What are we having for dinner tonight?" But he does expect roasts and things like that now. So that's not going to happen all the time, because the price of meat is really expensive. This week we will be having like an omelette one night, you know, but there is going to be a balance, because we are having a few roasts, we are having other things as well. But there's going to be a couple of nights when there's going to be, you know, spaghetti on toast, or there's going to be an omelette, or there's going to be a boiled egg and toast. Can't be that expensive every night. It's good to have a few roasts here and there, but then you have to balance it out if you haven't got the money to afford it. So, you know, like I like to do that. Like even, you know, toasted sandwich. We have toasted sandwiches and asparagus sometimes, so they're a good meal, and a boiled egg. It doesn't have to be complicated all the time. And it's also, you know, hard on the person cooking it, preparing it, shopping for it, meal planning, all that sort of thing. So I do think, you know, as a homemaker, we do have to be a lot easier on ourselves too. We do get a lot of pressure from the family, but you know, we can only do our best and feed everyone with good nutritional food, but also be a little bit easier on ourselves too. You can have easy, good nutritional food all at the same time that they're going to enjoy. So yeah, so let's not make it too hard on ourselves. We are doing the best we can. It's not easy. So let's have a look at what I've got today for our meal planner for our family of 4 for our 7 nights, and then we'll run through my grocery haul for the week. So one night this week, we're going to be making our homemade ravioli. We have tried the mushroom and we've tried the spinach. We usually like the spinach more, but we're going to do pumpkin this time. We've got ricotta cheese and just like mashed pumpkin, and my husband will make the ravioli because he makes it best, and there is so much work involved in it. So I am going to make him do that one. That'll probably be a weekend meal when he's off to do that. Another night we've got a chicken roast. So I did say I've got 2 chickens this week. I will show you that in the shop, but I've got a chicken roast with baked vegetables there. I'll say there'd be leftover chicken for sandwiches for the weekend as well, so that always makes it handy. Just mayonnaise. We've got some lettuce, mayonnaise and chicken sandwiches for the kids and for us. So something really nice for lunch with some hot gravy would be good. I've got some frozen dory, just a packet of the Sea Lord dory in there. I want to have that this week with potato salad I'm going to make. I've got fresh mint and I've got parsley as well. Probably a few shallots, and I'm just going to have frozen peas with that. We've got some 4-quarter chops we bought. I'm going to have a salad with that, and we've got some corn this week, so I'm going to put the 4-quarter chops on the barbecue with the barbecue, like we're going to make barbecue corn as well. So that sounds pretty delicious, and my kids love chops. Even though they're the 4-quarter ones, these are really, really nice on the barbecue because the fat goes all crunchy, and they are quite tender on the barbecue. Another night this week, we're going to be having a good old-fashioned shepherd's pie because that's always a good, traditional meal. So I will be cooking the slow cooker chicken. Like I said, I'm going to put a whole chicken in the slow cooker. I'm going to cook that for hours until, all the chicken comes off the bone. I will be sieving all the chicken broth because it will be a broth at that time, and taking the chicken off the bone and all that sort of thing, just making sure there's no bones left in the actual broth. And then I'm going to be adding in the celery, carrot, onion, parsley, and I will be putting some potato in the end just so it fills the kids up as well. So this is going to be a really nice chicken broth. And on another night, we're just going to be having an omelette and toast. If it's the night after we have the slow cooker chicken, we can have soup with it as well, but I'm probably going to put some bacon with it, some cheese, some shallots, anything I could sort of find that will go with the omelette, and I'll have to make a few of them. But this is always a really good meal. It's an easy meal. I find the family really like it because it is quite filling. So that's my weekly meal planner today. I hope it's given you some ideas for your family. And let's get into the Woolworths Grocery Haul. So I've just done a pickup on the groceries today. I just found it a lot easier because I was running out of time. I didn't really actually book it sooner than what I thought, so I didn't have any more delivery slots. So I've just done a pickup, and we're going to start from this end. I've got some couscous. Now, I haven't had any couscous in the cupboard for ages, but I thought this is a really easy, simple thing when the kids just want something to eat and, instead of noodles or pasta. So I grabbed that. I've picked up some of this garlic paste. I have never had this brand before, but I always find it just so easy to have as a backup. I've also got here some vapor drops because we've come down with a cold, like I said. So I've got some menthol vapor drops there. I had nothing in the house. They were all really sticky, the last week's one that I had, because all the kids had gotten into them. I've also got some extra strong peppermints. I love these. These are my favorite. So I always have a few bags in stock of these. I just really like them. I've also picked up some Vicks cough syrup now that we've all got a cold. I haven't had a bottle of cough syrup in my medicine cabinet in years. It's not something I usually buy, and I don't usually buy it for the kids. It's just something my husband and I will have, I guess. So it sort of reminded me that we didn't have a bottle, so I just picked up a bottle this week. I've also picked up a packet of Soothers. Now, these have gone up to $5 a packet. You do get 3 packets in there. But I noticed in Reject Shop yesterday when I was in there, they had the pack of them for around about $3. So check out Reject Shop if you need lozenges because it's worth the saving. I've also picked up some Up and Goes. These are just for my oldest boy for his lunchbox. He's got a lot of things coming up this week. So I just grabbed them. I've also got some shredded wheat meal. I love these just with butter and you double them up. I think they're a good little snack. I've also got some of these crispy sliced raspberry flavoured biscuits just as a lunchbox treat. Like I just run out of ideas sometimes, even though I have made some muffins for their lunchboxes, but I just want to get some extra things. I've also got some Jumpies and Friends. This is the baked crackers. This is chicken flavour, and this will last them, for the week. I just put a few in each of their lunchboxes. They're only small, but it's just something different other than chips. I've got some more of these Lifesaver fruit pastels. They are really delicious, and this week they are on special for $2 a packet. So I just really love dupes. I really like them. I probably like the softer ones a lot more, but yeah, these are a really good brand. I picked up my usual bread, 3 loaves. This is the soft white toast. I got this time instead of a sandwich bread because I find it thicker and I reckon it's going to fill the kids up a little bit more. So this is $2.20 a loaf now. I've also just got some extra large cage eggs. Couldn't get my free range this week. For some reason, the eggs are like out of stock sometimes during the weekdays. I'm not sure, but I had to just get those ones. I'll put my avocados there, but I've also got this Italian tomato paste. I like the tube ones. This is the triple concentrated one. Just to make some, this is for the shepherd's pie this week. I always like to have that like in spaghettis and shepherd's pie just to make it a lot thicker. I picked up a jar of this organic tomato and garlic basil pasta sauce. It's not on special. I think it was only around about $2.20. So I just got that this week just to try that. $2.30, sorry, it was $2.30. I've also got a can of asparagus. This will go really quickly because my youngest absolutely loves asparagus on toast. So we're probably going to have that after this haul. I've got a big can of tuna because I'm thinking of doing something with that in the next coming weeks. But it's always good to have in the stockpile. I do have the smaller ones, but I want a big can. I've got some more chunky pasta sauce here because we're just running low on that. And I did get a can of country chicken soup just in case the kids wanted that over the next day before I make the chicken soup, but it's always handy to have. This is the most expensive soup I've bought, I think. This was $3.60 a can. There was no special on canned soup this week, but I just wanted to get a can for the kids until I make my own. I've also picked up some mild salsa because we always have this in the stockpile pantry. I've run low on this, so I just need a jar there. I got some lemon juice because we always have this for the fruit for the lunch boxes so it doesn't go brown. My husband has it with soda and water. We use it for lemon drinks. It's one of the best things that we can have in our stockpile pantry, I think. I've also picked up some Nescafe Gold. Now, this is the smooth, and the intensity is 3. It's a silky creamer one. I've just got this to try for myself because I don't like really strong coffee, or I don't usually drink coffee at all, but I just wanted to get it just to see if I'm going to enjoy it. I've also got another bag of Milo. Yes, we are going through Milo like crazy in this house. It's like bread and milk and everything else, but everyone's been drinking it. I think we're all onto it at the moment, but it goes really quickly when 4 people drink it. I've also got myself decaffeinated black tea. Now, my tea now, the decaf, has gone up to $9 a box. I used to pay about $6.50, but now it's $9. This one wasn't any cheaper. I just wanted to try the Liptons instead of the Tetley this week. Okay, so I have got some more soda water. Our soda stream is empty again, so we have to go to the shop or Big W or Officeworks. So I've just got 5 bottles of soda water there. And I've also got a few bottles of lemonade because we're just, like I said, we've got a cold at the moment. We just like lemonade and ginger ale when we're like that. I've got some apples. I just got the odd bunch ones. I'm pretty sure I ordered the green ones, but they've given me the red ones, but that's fine. I've also got some onions. Now, these have gone up dramatically in price. These were $3.70 a kilo this week. They had no frozen onions either, so I had to buy them. I really needed onions. Like, we always need onions in everything, don't we? It means all sorts of things. It's a hard thing to replace. I've also got some blueberries here just for the kids' lunch boxes, and I'm going to make some muffins with them as well. I've got avocados for their breakfast because we have that on toast. I've got lots of bananas. Well, not lots, just a few bananas, I guess you could say, probably about 5 or 6 there. I've got some celery because that's going to go into the chicken broth soup. I've got sweet potatoes. They're only tiny sweet potatoes. I do need to get myself to the market because the markets have got huge bags of sweet potatoes for like $2. I've picked up a few grapefruit for myself, a bag of lemons. I've also got 2 corns because that's going to go onto the barbecue for our 4-quarter chops. I've also got a bag of pears. So, the fruit's not too bad. I find the vegetables are a lot more expensive. Like, there definitely is, but the fruit has come down a little bit if you look around. But yeah, got my grapefruit because I really enjoy that with a little bit of a sprinkle of sugar on it. And I've got, like I said, another bag of lemons because we've got a cold. So I'm going to make some hot lemon drinks. So I did order this Shine Optimum brand of dishwashing tablets, but I wanted the 40-pack. They didn't have it in stock, so they've given me the Ultimate Clean Pods 45-pack, which would have been $13. So I got a good substitute there. I'm just finding the powder I used last week isn't working very well in my dishwasher. Okay, with the meats this week and the cold things, now I do have 14 litres of milk. The rest is in the garage, in the fridge. I've got some light milks and some full cream milks. Yes, we are still drinking like 14 litres of milk. Sometimes 15 I get a week. I've got the 2 chickens here. So one was $5.90, the other one was $7.06. So, you know, they're both over a kilo. They look like a good sized chicken, and they're going to make a few meals out of that. Like I said in the meal planner, I've got some thickened cream because we're going to have the thickened cream with apple pies I bought. I bought some unsalted butter because we just need that for cooking. I've got 8 squeezy yogurts for the kids' lunches. I just find it a good way to get a little bit of extra dairy into them at school. I've also picked up this juice that I buy all the time. This is the Impressed Press juice, the plant-based life one. It is so good and it's so strong, concentrated. It is $3.50 a litre this week, but it's worth giving it a go. It's really nice. So I've got some cold meats. I've got 2 packets of sliced Devon and some mild Hungarian salami. I do find when I buy it on the weekend, this goes quicker than anything because they just want the cold meats on sandwiches. So I have to try and hide that for lunches. I've got some of the Valia Probiotics yogurt. I think I got this because it was on special. I've also got some more olive oil spread because this was on special as well this week, so I have been getting like the other brands. I got 4 snack apple pies. These are always a good deal. I'm going to have that with cream, some baby peas, the McCain's ones. And basically that's my cold things and my meat this week. I didn't buy any other red meat because I bought a lot of meat last week in the shop, so we've still got a lot. And I've also got some backup meals from me making my Fill Your Freezer Friday videos. Check them out if you haven't already. I'll link them below. Oh, and I've nearly forgotten. I did get the coleslaw kit here, so that's what I was going to have with one of the meals this week. So I've got the, the American style one with the cabbage and carrots. So handy to have. I've also got a kilo of carrots. I had them in the fridge, so I nearly forgot to show you those ones. Thanks everyone for watching today. I really do appreciate it. Please subscribe if you like this sort of content. I'd love to have you over here, and I'll see you soon for my next videos. Thanks everyone. Bye. Like a flame in a song, clever, feeling